Hi, thank you for joining my recap of Big Brother 22 All-Stars, the Thursday night CBS Eviction episode that aired on October 15th. So we had Nicole being HOH and veto holder. Yay, finally Nicole. And so she, of course, kept her nominations the same. No surprise there. So we had Christmas and Memphis still on the block for the episode. So one of them definitely going home. Both of them feeling very safe, which I never understand because if it was me in the Big Brother house, I don't think I'd ever feel safe. Yeah, I don't really get that. They both seemed like they believed what people were telling them, that they were safe. I think I would always be like, I don't believe you at all. I'm probably going home. So here's our cat, Biggie. Say hi, Biggie. So yeah, so anyway, he wants to be a little star. But yeah, so I really don't get that. Like I said, I think they both felt like they were staying, and you know, the way Memphis was talking to Cody and then Christmas was talking to Nicole, and they just kind of, nobody seemed too worried. So I think Cody finally started to wise up. I've said in other videos that I felt like Memphis got away with a lot this season. He did little shady things here and there and kind of played his own game, didn't really consult with the other committee members, didn't really tell them what was going on when he was HOH, stuff like that. And no one seemed to ever care what Memphis did. They kind of always just let it slide and just kind of let Memphis do his own thing, it seemed like. So I think finally it kind of caught up to him, which I was wondering if that would happen. And Cody finally kind of started to say, like, Memphis is doing some shady things. Maybe I should think about that. Maybe it's not a good idea to keep him. So Enzo, of course, kind of wanting to get rid of Christmas more than Enzo wanting to get rid of Christmas more than Memphis for his game, but Cody and Nicole both wanting to get rid of Memphis. Kind of made sense, I think, for Enzo. I think Enzo was actually right that getting rid of Christmas probably would have been better for his game. You know, Memphis seemed to even tell Julie later that he would have taken, jumping ahead a little bit, but that he would have taken Enzo to the final two. So I think Enzo was right in his thoughts in wanting to keep Memphis. But Enzo doesn't really usually get much of a say in the house. So that, as we saw, first before the vote, we did get to see the jury house again. And we saw Devon and Tyler make up, which was kind of nice. And then also they got to see messages from home, which was pretty emotional. I was kind of tearing up a little bit seeing all the messages from home, so that was kind of sweet. So yeah, so got to see the jury house, and then also got to see, like I said, Tyler Devon asked him if what he did with wanting to leave was really sincere, and you know, so they kind of went over that. So that was kind of nice. And then so the vote came down to the vote, and the only people voting this week was Cody and Enzo. And Enzo, the meow meow, talks a big game, but meow meow is pretty chicken. As we've seen many times this season, he always gonna make the big moves. Enzo's gonna make the big moves, but does Enzo ever make a big move? No. So I really didn't think he was gonna make a big move today either, when he said that he was going to vote to evict Christmas instead of Memphis, and then make Nicole. So it'd be a split vote, one for Christmas to leave, one for Memphis to leave, and then Nicole would have had to break the tie and get blood on her hands. So I really didn't think that was going to happen, and we were not surprised to see that it did not happen. So of course it was unanimous, 2-0 for Memphis to leave. I thought Memphis might be a little more surprised, but I think he told Julie later that he kind of started to get a sense, just maybe earlier today, that things were not going to go his way. So we didn't get to totally see that shocked Memphis that we were kind of hoping for. Not much different than the rest of the season. There hasn't been a lot of shocks this season, not a lot of surprises. So even though it was supposed to be kind of a little bit of a blindside, and he said he was kind of blindsided, I think he kind of, like I said, got a sense earlier today that that was what was going to happen. So we didn't really see that super shock on his face or anything. But yeah, so Memphis evicted. I'm not too sad about that one, although at this point in the game I do feel kind of bad for anyone who goes, because they've played this long. They're actually must be a pretty decent player if they gotten this far and put a lot of work in. So I always do feel a little bad for anyone once you get down to like the final 5. When they start leaving, I do kind of always feel bad for everybody, because yeah, it's a little sad that they got so close to the end. When they leave earlier, it's like, oh well, you're leaving so early, you didn't play that great and you didn't get that close to the end, and not a big deal. But when you get this close to the end, then it's really hard. Final three, the third person like makes third place that leaves. Oh my gosh, I feel so bad for them. So we are down to final four. If you can believe it, I cannot even believe it. I feel like we, like I said, just started talking about the beginning of the season, talking about the cast and who was going to be on it, and now we are almost done. I think Memphis is, Memphis was, going back to talk about Memphis real quick, first time on the block. That was his first time on the block, I think, in either of his seasons, he said, and he did not do well this first time on the block, but that's pretty impressive that he made it without being on the block that long. And then, and also I wanted to mention that Memphis did take it really well when he was leaving, so that was nice. He didn't seem bitter, or, he's like, it's just a game, which is obviously true, so that was nice to see him kind of be a good sport when he left. I went out to talk to Julie. So, and then in the goodbye messages, Cody did say that he knew about the two wise guys, and that was one thing that made him not trust Memphis, which I've mentioned before was I think Memphis's biggest mistake in this whole game was creating the two different wise guys alliances, because you really think no one's going to tattle to people. I mean, really think that no one's going to find out. Of course, everyone's aligned with Cody, so of course everyone tells Cody everything, and Enzo ran to him right away, so I think that could have been one of Memphis's biggest downfalls. I think maybe if he didn't do that, it's possible, slight possibility that Cody would have kept him this week if he didn't create that second wise guys with Christmas and Enzo. So that, and he said he didn't regret that, but I think he should regret that one a little bit. But yeah, so not, like I said, much too exciting. We kind of all knew how this was going to go. We pretty much thought Memphis was going over Christmas. So who do you guys want to win HOH? I really just don't want Christmas to win. I know there's some Christmas fans out there, probably are. I don't not like her really that much, but I just really like everyone else more. So I'm kind of hoping there's Figgy again. Figaro, don't scratch the couch. This is our cat Figaro. Figgy for short. So I'm just kind of hoping Cody wins. Figgy, don't do that. Hey, this cat, he wants to be a star today. Figgy, it's rude. Don't do that. Say hi. Say hi. So kind of hoping for a Cody win. I don't know who are my Cody fans out there, who's my Nicole fans, who are my Christmas fans, and who are my Enzo fans. Let me know what you guys think. Who's your favorite that's left? Who do you want to win? Who do you want to sit next to them? Final two. But yeah, I'm Team Cody. I'm actually I'd be fine with Cody, Nicole, Cody, Enzo, but I'm kind of Cody, Nicole. I don't know, kind of torn. So again, feel bad for anyone leaving at this point. So can't we all just win? Anyway, yeah. So let me know what you guys think in the comments, and let me know, like I said, who you want your final two, who you want to win. Any other thoughts from the show? I think Memphis handled it, and yes, leave me a comment and subscribe to my channel, and we'll be wrapping up some Big Brother stuff soon, and like I said, discussing some other reality shows. So subscribe, like, and comment. All right, good to see you guys. Have a great night. Bye-bye.